Hey everyone, the numbers are in for En Soleil in Panama City Beach for the first quarter of 2023. I'm Craig Duran with the Duran Group at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services in the virtual office today. A couple things I want to show you today. Our MLS system has has done some severe updating, and I now have even more statistics that I can show you and get really, really detailed to show you exactly what's happening with the market. I'm only going to throw 4 or 5 at you today, but there's really a couple of numbers I want to share with you that are really going to give you a sense of what's happening. I'm going to obviously go through some pricing with you and show you something that if you're at all involved in short-term rentals, whether you're buying one or if you bought one in the past, whether you're doing short-term rentals now or you're going to sell a short-term rental at some point in the future, I've got some software that I actually think is going to be a real game changer. I've been doing this for 20 years, and wait till you see this. So let me get right into it for you. The overall condo market, we have fewer sales in March of 2023 than we did of like 2021 in March of then. March 2021, we did 170 sales. March of 2023, we did 92 sales. So the sales volume is off. But watch a couple of these other numbers to see really how strong the market still is. Price trends in general, we've been appreciating, very generally speaking, over the last few years. Since January, we've moved up on the sold median sales price. The asking price to sales price ratio right now is sitting at 96.3%, meaning on average, sellers are negotiating about 3.7% to get a deal put together. Days on market right now is sitting at 59 days. For 5 of the last 7 months, it's been around that number, 54, 61, 59, 57, 59. For decades in real estate, about 100, 110 days has been an average days on market number, meaning how long does a house or a condo stay on the market? How many days is it on the market before it sells? 59 days is still a very, very good number for getting something sold in a timely manner. And you can see what that leads to in our months of inventory number. If you've watched any of these videos in the past, you know I'm a big months of inventory number guy. Our months of inventory number is sitting at 2.9. It had gone as high as 6 a couple times in the last few months. And so I was wondering, hey, are we in the trajectory that we're going to head off into buyer market territory and see massive price reductions? But the last 2 months, the market's done really well. 2.9 months of inventory is a very, very healthy market. In fact, it's into seller market territory. So depending on what you have to offer, condo sales are very, very good right now. Not terribly surprising if you think about it. I think a lot of people are over the initial interest rate shock. They're either coming to grips with that's what it is. Obviously, rates have been down the last month or so. Also, this time of year going into the season, people are excited about beachfront real estate. So another big important part of it. For the first quarter in En Soleil, you may or may not have seen this already. We have a $900,000 closing on a 2-bedroom. Some action on one of the 3 bedrooms, $1.3 million closing, and then 2 of the penthouses down on the ground floor. One upstairs, one downstairs. One asking price upstairs, $1.45 million. Ground floor is under contract, has a sale pending. Their asking price is $1.5 million. Now, let me show you this program. If you've ever been involved in vacation rental real estate, if you've ever owned one, if you're curious to know how your rent's doing versus somebody else's, take a look at this. This program I'm playing with can do you a few different things. Let's start with 2-bedroom units. We'll start with 2-bedroom units and assume at En Soleil that we're going to sleep 6 guests comfortably. Assuming just regular queen or king in both bedrooms and a sleeper in the main area. Looking at what annual revenue they're showing here is 63, average daily rate of $313,000 or $313 for an average daily rate, occupancy rate of 55%. But what's really, really cool here is you can start to compare and see how other units are doing. This system is taking in all of the VRBO listings, all the Airbnb listings it can find, and putting them in one place and showing you what the revenue is, what their revenue potential is based off of some basic math, how many days that particular unit was even available for rent, what the occupancy rate was for that unit, and then what the average daily rate came out to be. And I want to show you how why I'm so excited about using this to help buyers and sellers. I have to scrub this obviously because it's pulling in. It's trying to pull in some close units at Dunes of Panama. Dunes of Panama. Yeah, let me try to find a better En Soleil. It might think En Soleil. Let's try 3 bedrooms. 3 bedrooms. And let's say 10 guests at En Soleil, because we have in most of the 3-bedroom plans, a lot of people are having that bunk room. So let me see if it's going to pull in good En Soleil information. And it's pulling in a lot of Dunes of Panama. Let me show you another example. I'm still excited about it, believe it or not. Let's do one like Treasure Island, and I can scrub that to get En Soleil numbers for you. I'm just learning this system this week, obviously. But let me show you, like if I went down to a condo project like Treasure Island, what this is doing for me is pulling in all of these units at Treasure Island, and I can play around with the map over here to get En Soleil specifically. I may try that. And again, it's showing me revenue potential in these days. And so you can start to show a buyer or a seller, or start to show a buyer what actual real revenue numbers are. Plenty of times I'm selling a condo and the owners use it a lot, or they have a rental manager that's not great. And I have bad rental numbers to show, and so many buyers are keyed in on doing rentals. Now I've got something to show them that shows actual real rental numbers. Let me go back. I'm going to try En Soleil one more time. I'm going to try to do this by the map. So, yeah, I think I can do this and give me just, yeah, I'll have to play around and get back to you. But the point of it is, I'm sorry I couldn't give you a good example of En Soleil. Part of that is that we know so few units are actually short-term rentals at En Soleil. The program's having a hard time finding any. Probably could have plugged in the other address for the other building to find some. But what this is doing in a lot of buildings, and I know a lot of you probably own or potentially own in some other buildings, it's giving me a really, really good cross-section of revenue. So where one unit might do 30 or 35,000 because someone uses it a lot, when the actual revenue potential is 70 or 80 grand, and I can show other units that have actually done that, not just projections, but real rental numbers, it's going to be a big game changer for helping buyers make a better decision. And I think even more important, helping a seller in their marketing show what the actual revenue is like. If someone uses the condo a lot, maybe it's more of a second home than it is a rental property, I can now pull real data from other units and show buyers real numbers and integrate that into the marketing to ask a higher sales price. And I really think this is going to, we're already doing this starting this week. I really think this is going to move the needle on getting more showings, getting more attention, and ultimately higher sales prices. So sorry, the live experiment there was not great, but you get the idea of the power of what this thing can be. So that's our first quarter wrap at En Soleil. In short, the condo market is maybe surprisingly a little better than you might think. It's a little more, it's probably better than it feels like to me, because our transaction numbers are down, but it's a very, very healthy market right now. I'll be curious to see what goes on later in the summer and certainly going into the third quarter. So thanks for watching. Again, I'm Craig Duran with the Duran Group, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. My direct line, if you ever want to get a hold of me, 850-527-0221. Thanks for watching.